Thank you for joining us here at MORSECOM to cover the training on the Centra MItel 6930 desk phone. The phone's 7-digit extension is displayed on the top left in the blue banner. If the extension begins with 200, that phone has a direct outside number associated with it and can be called directly from outside of Centra. If the extension begins with 555, that extension does not have a direct outside number associated with it and cannot be called directly from outside of Centra. The 555 extension is, however, fully functional to make outbound calls while receiving transferred and internal calls, as well as retrieving part calls if programmed. You will also have 2 MyPhone keys. These will be used as your line appearances. You may also see part keys depending on your department and/or role, where you can put calls on hold for another station to pick it up from. In the blue banner, you will also see your network connectivity. You will know you are connected as long as the logo is green. If it is red, you are having connectivity issues. Next to that, you will see your logo for your missed calls and how many missed calls you do have at the moment. In the lower part of the screen, you will see a gray banner with hot desk. This is used for agents to log into the call center only. If you are not an agent, you will not need this functionality. You also have a redial button. Pressing the redial soft key will redial the last external number you dialed. Next, we will go over the functionalities of the phone. First, we have our contacts. From here, you will be able to see all of your contacts in the directory. You may search by first name or last name. Next, you will see your call history. You can see your missed, outgoing, and received calls. And from the same window, you can select the call and you can dial, add to contact, or delete. If you choose to add to contact, by pressing it, it will automatically add it to your contacts. If you close and go back to your contacts, you will now see the contact you just added. To delete, you can hit delete and confirm. To access your voicemail, you must go off hook either by picking up the handset or pressing the speaker key and then press the voicemail key.
Please press star and enter your mailbox number.
And it will ask you for your PIN. Next, we have the settings key for the phone. From here, you may forward your phone to another internal number or an external number. To place a forward, select the call forward setting. To enter a call forward destination, type in the 7-digit extension you wish to forward to. If it is necessary to call forward off-site to a local number, enter 9 plus area code and phone number instead of a 7-digit extension. If it is necessary to call forward your extension to a long-distance number, please contact your supervisor. To enable this forward, check the box and hit save. To know whether or not your forward is in place, go back home and you will now see a forward on the blue banner. To remove the forward, go back to your settings, go to forward and uncheck the box and save. Now, we no longer have the forward logo and the banner. Next, we have the volume of the phone. This volume will adjust for the handset as well as the speaker. To adjust the volume of your handset, pick up your handset and choose your level of volume. Wherever you leave it, it will remain that way. To adjust the volume on the speaker, choose your speaker key and adjust your volume. It will then save that volume as well. Next, we have hang up. All this button does is hang up. The next key is redial. Pressing the redial soft key will redial the last external number you dialed. The next key we have is the hold button. If you have a caller on the line and you wish for them to hold and listen to music on hold, press this button and this key will then light up. To retrieve the call, press this key again. Next, I will show you how to place a call on hold. Now we have the line in line 1. To place the call on hold, press this button. Now we have the pause logo on the key. That means the call is currently on hold. To retrieve the call, press the same key again. This hold key will only hold calls on the phone you are currently using and no other. This hold should only be used if you plan to pick the call up on that same extension. Next button is the mute button. When it's turned on, you will see it blinking. To turn it off, press it again, and it will no longer blink. The next key is the speaker key. If you press it one time, you will get dial tone. To hang up the speakerphone, press the red handset disconnect button. To change your ringtone, go to your settings key and go to your right and select the ringtones. You will have the ability to choose a ringtone for your internal calls as well as your external calls. From here, you can choose all your different ringtones and save. You have the option to program a speed dial on your phone by pressing a blank key for 5 seconds. The system will then prompt you with a label, which you can enter the label you would want. And you can proceed with adding the number. If this is an external number, you must dial 9, area code, and the 7-digit number. Then you can save, and now you have your programmable key. You may also modify an existing speed dial key by pressing and holding the program key you wish to edit for approximately 5 seconds. Once the display shows the program key information, you can then edit the speed dial or delete it altogether. If your phone is equipped with park keys, the park feature will allow you to place a call on system hold and retrieve it from any phone that shares that same park key. While on a call, simply press a non-flashing park key and the caller will be put on system hold. That park key will then blink red on your phone along with any phone sharing that same park key. To retrieve the call from any phone that shares that park key, including your own, press the correct blinking park button and the call will be retrieved. Your department may have several park buttons. Please take note of what park key you have placed the caller. Next, we are going to show you an incoming call and how to answer the call with your handset versus your speaker. To pick up the phone with the handset, just pick up the handset. To answer a call on speaker, as soon as the call comes in, hit the speaker button, and the call will then be on speaker. For all local external calls, you must dial 9 plus the area code and phone number. For long distance, 9 plus 1 and area code, phone number. While on a call, for an unsupervised or blind transfer, press the transfer soft key. This places the caller on hold and you will hear dial tone. Dial the 7-digit extension number or press a program speed dial key. Then press the transfer soft key again or hang up. For a supervised transfer, select the transfer soft key, dial the 7-digit extension number, or press a program speed dial key of the party you wish to transfer to. Wait until that party answers and announce the transfer. Once the party agrees to transfer, then press the transfer soft key again or hang up. This will instantly connect the two parties. If during a supervised transfer, the caregiver does not want to take the transfer or you wish to terminate the transfer, press the back to hold soft key to retrieve the original call. If an external transfer is needed, follow the same steps for either type of transfer. However, enter 9 plus the 10-digit number instead of the 7-digit extension. Next, we will show you how to perform a conference call. While on a call, you will see a soft key labeled Add User. When the Add User soft key is selected, it will automatically put the current call on hold and you will hear dial tone. Dial the 7-digit extension or press a program speed dial key of the party you wish to add. When the second party answers and is notified, press the Join Calls soft key. All parties will hear a tone and the 3-party conference has started. You will also see 3-party conference on the display of the phone. If you would like to leave the conference while still leaving the other 2 parties connected, press the Leave Call soft key or simply hang up. You will drop from the conference call and the 2 other parties will remain connected. Also, while in a conference call, you have the ability to separate the 2 parties into separate calls by pressing the Split soft key, essentially terminating the 3-party conference while keeping both parties on separate calls. If a conference with an external party is needed, follow the same steps. However, enter 9 plus 10-digit number instead of the 7-digit extension. Thank you for joining us here at MORSECOM to cover the training on the 6930 IP set.